Hi, this is Trey Passer, and this is my video entry to FilmFanPete's Blu-ray giveaway contest. First of all, I want to say thank you, Pete, for having this contest and for giving away the 3 movies that you're giving away. I believe he's giving away West Side Story, the 50th anniversary Blu-ray, and the second one is Hook by Steven Spielberg, Robin Williams and Dustin Hoffman and Julia Roberts. And the third movie, I believe, is the Harry Potter, the Deathly Hallows Part 2, the Target exclusive one. And again, congratulations on the 700 subs. May you have 700 more. I think he has about 750 right now. Okay, so you're giving away 3 prizes. And again, thank you for having the contest. And the question you asked is, what's your favorite movie soundtrack? Well, I have 3 that off the top of my head, that I like. The first one would be the soundtrack for The Lost Boys. It's a great movie, first of all, but the soundtrack is just absolutely rocking in it. INXS and Jimmy Barnes, Good Time Tonight, and Cry Little Children. I forgot the artist of that song, but that song just haunts me, and I absolutely love it. And the rest of the soundtrack is kick-ass. It just perfectly sets the mood for the movie. Okay, about vampires, young teenage vampires. And the next movie I love the soundtrack for and love the movie is Cruel Intentions, starring Sarah Michelle Gellar, Ryan Phillippe, and Reese Witherspoon. The soundtrack, the movie is fantastic, but the soundtrack is just absolutely fantastic. They have like 3 songs on it that I really just love. Bittersweet Symphony by Verb, which is played towards the end of the movie, okay, which is just a haunting song. And Praise You, which is made by Fatboy Slim, which is the video for it is absolutely hilarious, but the song is kicking and this rocks. And there's another one called Every You and Every Me by Placebo, which is just a rocking song, and I love the rest of the soundtrack for this movie. But one of my all-time favorites, though, is the soundtrack for this event movie that came out, superhero movie that came out in 1989, Batman. Okay, this one, there's the back, with Jack Nicholson, Michael Keaton, Kim Basinger. Danny Elfman did the soundtrack for this movie, and the soundtrack absolutely rocks. It perfectly sets the mood for the movie of the Dark Knight. And absolutely love this soundtrack by Danny Elfman. He collaborated with Tim Burton in a lot of different soundtracks, but one of my favorite scenes in the movie, which illustrates the soundtrack, is after he rescues Vicky Vale and he's driving her home, and he's driving and she's overwhelmed by what just has happened, and she's trying to get a peek at him to see if she can recognize who he is underneath the mask. And then he sees her, and then he flashes the light on her to temporarily blind her, and then you just see the Batmobile just zooming through the backwoods of Gotham. And it just looks haunting, and the soundtrack just really builds up to a crescendo and just kicks in when he just pulls into the Batcave. And I always remember that scene and the booming soundtrack that accompanied it. So that's one of my favorites, soundtracks for a movie. Okay, and so that's my video entry to your contest, FilmFanPete. Thanks again for having the contest, and like I said, maybe you have 700 more subscribers. So this is Trey Passer saying so long and take care.